Hi everyone, welcome to this video on how to get started with the React Toast component. Using the Syncfusion React Toast component, you can display temporary messages, alerts, or notifications to users. It's often used to provide feedback to users after certain actions, such as form submissions, successful or failed operations, or other important events. In this video, you will see how to add the Toast component to a React application. I will also explain the available toast positions, how to set timeout value, and finally, how to render the toast content using an HTML template. Before proceeding, ensure you have installed the latest versions of Node.js and React. I'll be using Visual Studio Code as my editor and showing the output in the Chrome browser. First, I'll open Visual Studio Code, create a new application using the npx create React app command, and name it My React App. Since I want to create the app with TypeScript, I add the template TypeScript. It will take a few seconds to create the project. Next, I navigate to the newly created React app. To use the Syncfusion React Toast component, I type the npm install at Syncfusion /ej2 React notifications -save command. Before using a Syncfusion component, I must register the trial license key. I open the index.tsx file and import the register license method from the Syncfusion ej2 base package. Using this method, I register the trial license key. To see how to generate this trial key, refer to the link in the description below. The Syncfusion React license key registration is mandatory. Next, I open the app.tsx file and remove the default code snippets. I import the React Toast component from the Syncfusion ej2 React notifications package. I add the toast component by adding the toast component tag. Next, I need to add a title and content to the toast component. I set the title and content properties with appropriate text content. As the toast component is used to display temporary messages or notifications for specified conditions, it will not be visible initially when the page renders. I need to invoke the show method explicitly to display the component. For demonstration purposes, I will display the toast with a button click. For that, I need to install the button component using the command npm install at Syncfusion /ej2 React buttons --save. I import the button component from the Syncfusion ej2 React buttons package. To access the props and methods of the toast component dynamically with a button click, I create an instance for it using the ref attribute. Here, I add two buttons, one for showing the toast and the other for hiding it, with the appropriate content. I also add a onClick event for each button, with the appropriate event handler, showToast and hideToast, respectively. I define the showToast event handler, and within it, I invoke the show method using the toast component instance. I then define the hideToast event handler and invoke the hide method to hide the toast component. Next, I need to define the CSS for the toast component. I can either import the CSS for the React Toast component in the app CSS file, or reference a CDN link in the index.html file. To make it simple, I'm going to reference the CDN link, so let me open the index.html file, and do that inside the head section. It includes the combined CSS references of all the essential JS2 components. I save the changes, and run the application using the npm start command. And now, the page renders with the show toast and hide all buttons. When I click the show toast button, the toast appears. After a few seconds, the toast will disappear. If I click the Show Toast button 3 times continuously, 3 toasts are shown. When I click the Hide All button, all the toasts disappear. By default, the toast renders at the top left position. You can customize the position of the toast component to 5 static locations around the target. They are based on the predefined X and Y positions. X has 3 positions, left, center, and right. Y has top and bottom positions. The default value of X is left and Y is top. To change the position of the toast, I define the position property and set the X value to right and Y value to top. You can see that the toast appears at the top right position. By default, the toast expires and disappears in 5 seconds. If I would like to customize the default timeout, I can use the timeout property. To demonstrate, I set the timeout property to 500 milliseconds. You can see now, the toast disappears after 500 milliseconds. You can also show the toast for as long as you like. This can be achieved by setting the timeout property to 0. Check now, the toast remains visible until I click the Hide All button. Despite the timeout, you can also close the toast using a close button. To add the close button, I set the Show Close button property to true. You can see the toast appears with a close button and closes when I click on it. Finally, I will show you how to add HTML elements to the toast component using the template property. First, I define the method template data, which accepts JSX elements as an argument. And within it, I add few HTML elements to customize the toast content. I add a division element for a title, another division element for the content, and an image tag for displaying the map. Here, I have added a few classes, toast content, toast title, and toast message, for better alignment of HTML elements inside the toast component. Finally, I assign this template data method to the template property of the component. I remove the existing title and content in the component, as they will be rendered through the template. Here, I plan to display the toast without a close icon, so let me modify the Show Close button property to false. In the app CSS file, I define those CSS classes and add the required CSS styles like margin and padding. You can see now, when I click the Show Toast button, the customized toast with HTML content appears. In this video, I have shown you how to add the toast component to a React application. I have also shown you how to customize the toast positions and timeout. Finally, you've seen how to customize the toast content using a template. If you would like to see the working example of this, you can download it from the GitHub link in the description below. I have also shared a link where you can learn about obtaining a free license key to use our React suite if you are eligible for our community license. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to our channel.